everyone, and welcome to my video. We're going to be going over Bitcoin the unit and Bitcoin the network. First, we're going to go over the difference between Bitcoin with a lowercase b and Bitcoin with an uppercase b. Bitcoin written with a capital B usually is referring to the Bitcoin protocol, payment network, or ecosystem. And when you see Bitcoin with a lowercase b, it's usually referring to Bitcoin as a currency, although this is not always the case. We are also going to explore the different denotations that Bitcoin can be broken into. We have BTC, which is a full Bitcoin. It can be broken into MBTC, which is 1,000th of a Bitcoin. It can also be broken down to UBTC, which is a millionth of a Bitcoin, as well as the smallest denotation it can be broken down into is 1 Satoshi. There's also some others in between this. I'll be posting a graphic to give you more understanding of this. Next, we're going to go over the Bitcoin network. The Bitcoin network is decentralized. It has no central point of failure. So if a node in the network goes down, the network still continues working. Here's an example of different types of networks. Bitcoin is a peer-to-peer network, so there is no chain of command. Every node connected to the network is equal in its role. Some of these nodes that are connected to the network are tasked with different tasks, though. A full node does routing, holds a copy of the whole blockchain, mines, and provides services. Any node connected to the network must provide the function of routing. If you do not know what routing is, it is another way to say the node validates and passes on transactions as well as blocks, and also discovers and makes connections to other nodes. So not all nodes will hold a full copy of the blockchain simply because the size of the file is huge. And if a node does not hold the entire blockchain, it verifies the transactions via simplified payment verification. Some nodes are specifically made for mining. These are called mining nodes. These nodes run highly specialized ASIC machines to solve Bitcoin's proof-of-work algorithm, which they get rewarded for doing so. Only those that invest heavily will mine without joining a mining pool, as the difficulty is currently at an all-time high, and the higher the difficulty, the harder it gets to mine, which in turn means the more money you must put in to pay for electricity and hardware to mine. At its basic form, this is the Bitcoin network. It's a collection of nodes running the Bitcoin peer-to-peer protocol. We are now going to talk about wallets. You can become a full node on the Bitcoin network by simply downloading the full Bitcoin client onto your desktop. When it comes to mobile wallets, they just do not have the capacity to hold the entire Bitcoin blockchain. There are thousands of nodes running on the Bitcoin network at any one time. This number increases as the popularity of Bitcoin increases. If you wish to join the Bitcoin network with your node, you have to discover at least one other node and send it a message to see if it wishes to form a connection with you. So once you have found a node to connect with, they must then send you all the information over. This will contain all the data from 2009 and onward, the entire blockchain. But if you're just planning on being a user of Bitcoin, you do not need to run the full Bitcoin node. You can use a wallet like Coinbase, Exodus, Jaxx, and many, many more, which I will make a video going over the various different wallets in the near future and how you can get started with them and how you can start getting your first Bitcoin and messing around with it. I hope this video kind of helps you understand the Bitcoin the unit and Bitcoin the network, and how Bitcoin is decentralized, as well as the difference between a full node and just a node that is connected to the network that does not have the full blockchain downloaded on it, which you can also use. So if you don't have that much room, you're not going to be able to use the full node as it is huge. You have to store the entire Bitcoin blockchain on whatever device you run a full node on. So usually when someone's just starting off, you're not going to be running the full node because it's going to take up a huge amount of space. And if you're only using a mobile wallet, you for sure will not have the full node running on that because there's just not enough space on any mobile device. I hope this kind of gives you a basic understanding of the unit and the network, and I'll be making more videos that we can dive deeper. Everyone have a great rest of your day. And I'm not sure if people like me to go over the actual notes I have written down in the video, or if they rather see some type of animation or something in the background that's just easier to watch, and then I can just post all the notes in the description below. It'd be helpful if you could just comment and let me know. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day, and stay tuned.